Hello, everybody. Welcome back to T4-TV, and I have another request, and this one is from Prince of Moose. He writes, "You told me on how it was the consumer's choice about the games they buy, and that is correct. But what is your overall review of this console war?" Okay, to those of you who doesn't know what he's talking about, I posted a comment on his video on the console wars that it should be the consumer's decision to buy what console that they need to buy. For example, if I wanted to play old games on like old school, I get the Wii. If I want to play online all the time, I get the 360. Simple as that. It just needs some recommendations from each gamers. Also, if you don't get the software, you don't get the hardware. And he responded to how he agrees with me. And the console war he is talking about is the 7th generation console wars. The following consoles are the 360, PS3, and the Wii. That's one part of the console war he is talking about. Alright, this won't be much of a rant, but it will be mostly a segment, so here we are. Here we go. Alright, in this 7th generation console war, we have 3 competitors. The first one is the Xbox 360 from Microsoft. The second competitor is Sony's PS3. And finally, we have one of my favorite consoles of all time, the Nintendo Wii. Wii! Sorry, I had to do that. Alright, each of the consoles have their unique abilities. All of them can be turned on by using the controller instead of getting up your lazy ass and turning on the console. And also, you can play online, especially Nintendo Wii. About time! Alright, let's talk about Microsoft's Xbox 360. Here are my pros on the 360. Well, there are good titles out there, but most likely they're first person, and most of them are like first person shooters. So, if you're a huge fan of first person shooters and you like to go hardcore, I believe the 360 is the way to go. Also, if you want a better 360, I'd rather go with the Elite, except for the Premium. I don't know why, it's just a recommendation I thought. I heard there's the arcade version for the 360, which is around $280. Yeah. Also, let's see. It has Xbox Live, which is pretty cool. And you can do Windows Live Messenger there. So, I guess never mind. And you get the Xbox Live Vision webcam. Not too bad. Oh yeah, and there's Xbox Live Arcade, which you can play arcade games on there, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Can't believe there's another Sonic 1 remake. Dear God, how many of them are gonna be on there? And there's Xbox Live Marketplace, in which you can download contents to your 360. And let's see. Also, you can have connectivity with Windows PC for more codec support and external playback compatible natively with Windows XP Media Center Edition and Windows Vista and with Windows XP with downloadable utility like Connect 360 on Mac. And there's also keyboard support. Let's see. So my pros for the 360 is the following: 1, good decent games on there. 2, Xbox Live, and cool downloadable contents, which is pretty cool. Alright, now let me talk about the cons of the 360. The main problem I have with the 360 is mainly most of the earlier 360 models are they have has something to do with the 3 rings of death, and I fear that most of them have that. So I just get the feeling that once their consoles get busted, you gotta send it to Microsoft. But it's no big deal. The issue's already dealt with. But really, what's the point of releasing 2 versions of it and come up with another one called Elite? Just in case you didn't know, there's 3 versions now. There's the core version, the premium version, the Elite version, plus the arcade version. How many models are they going to make? It doesn't make sense. The arcade version of it is not released in Japan. But, like I said, the arcade version is supposed to be around $279. Well, and the Elite is supposed to be around like $480. Overall, Microsoft 360 gets like a B rank. Just for good taste. Now we got the PS3 from Sony. I don't know what to say to you, but I really want to go to the cons right now, but let me talk about the pros about it. The only good thing about it is titles like Resistance Fall of Man, Motorstorm, Ratchet and Clank, and coming soon software titles. That's pretty much about it. That's all the good things I have to say about it. Now, let me talk about the cons. I have so many cons on the PS3, it's not funny. One, and most primary, number 1, why in God's name make so many units? Not number of units, but each models, like the basic version, which is 20 gigabyte, or the 40 gigabyte, and the 60 gigabyte, which is the premium version, and now they're making it 80 gigabyte. How many models are you going to make, Sony? And also, the controller. Now, I have nothing big on the controller. It's just that, it seems like they're trying to copy the Wii. Nintendo Wii ripoff! I just feel like that they had a board meeting. They go, oh man, the Wii's gonna kick our ass. We need a new controller, man. Ditch the boomerang controller. We got the PS2 controller. Well, what good would that do? I know. We'll make it anti-rumble feature, but we'll come out with another one pretty soon. But in the meantime, we'll add a motion sensor to it. That way we can mock the Wii all we want. Alright, that's a great idea. I hate board executive meetings so damn much. It's just that the idea, from what I heard, it was around the 1990s. And they brought the idea again on the PS3. And another thing, I know it's gonna sound cliche and stupid, but the name, not the name, but the look of the name. Spider-Man ripoff. You make fun of Spider-Man, you mess with me. Oh God, I'm sorry, Rocker, don't hit me when we break people. And also the backwards compatibility. From what I heard, all models are not supposed to support backwards compatibility because the maybe it's because of the graphics filtering. You know how it makes crappy looking graphics on your PS2, on your PS3. If you put a PS1 or PS2 game in there, you're gonna get this result. But they fixed the problem right now. So yeah. And at the launch date, oh God, $600 for a 40 gigabyte. What the fuck were you smoking? Correct me if I'm wrong, if I got the price wrong, but what were they thinking? Another thing, Blu-ray. Why does people care about Blu-ray? No one is gonna give a shit. Now, but what I heard is that the reason why Sony put Blu-ray into it because all of their games are going to be based on Blu-ray, just like in the PS2 they're going to do it on DVDs. That makes sense, but I don't see the point of making 8 Blu-ray movies. I mean, you got DVDs for Christ's sake.